Alright, so this time around I decided to watch a bunch of the short anime and miscellaneous OVAs that I have sprinkled throughout the list. Not much to talk about with each one, so I'll have them all in one fell swoop. The first challenge was to watch an anime with 50 or less favorites on MAL, for which I picked the Tsugumomo OVA. Tsugumomo is a basic ecchi show that I watched when it aired back in 2017. Now that the main story is cut out, the OVA is just pure ecchi and there's not really much redeemable about it. Basically half the runtime is just titties on the screen. With this little substance, I don't really have anything positive to say about it, other than at least the tits looked alright for the most part. The second challenge was to watch an anime with some specific tags on the screen right now, for which I picked the Yuru Yuri 10-year anniversary anime, which ironically came out a year late. I think Yuru Yuri is quite a fun show with a lighthearted tone and a comedic style, while not making me laugh out loud often, does still amuse me quite a bit. We had some good skits and the usual Yuru Yuri goodness in this one too, so I was happy enough, that's all I'll say. The third challenge was to watch an anime with 20 or more episodes that are each 15 minutes or less, and I picked Bouningen Weekend. This is pretty much just a collection of shorts without sound, where a human figure plays around with a cat figure. I'm allergic to cats, so I can't really relate, but the creator of this was also involved in the music video for It Girl by Pharrell Williams, but that's about it. The fourth challenge was to watch an anime adapted from an unknown or other source, for which I picked Fintan. Fintan is the mascot for the Finnish embassy in Japan, and for some reason they wanted to make some short animations to quote-unquote strengthen the two countries' relationship or whatever. They were kind of cringe, but it seems they just really didn't want to give it any more thought than is necessary. It's just kind of funny to laugh at their ridiculousness, since I've known about this for quite a few years at this point. Also check out the 360-degree sauna episode that they made. The fifth challenge was to watch an anime that was scored 5 or less by a staff member, for which I picked Hoshi. This is Makoto Shinkai's debut film that is just really underwhelming in all departments. I won't even go too hard on the visuals, even though they were utter dog shit, since I believe he did most of the work by himself, so I can forgive that. Shinkai really only knows one type of story, and he just keeps repeating it. Even though this is the first instance of it, it just isn't good writing in the slightest. Like, I like your name and Garden of Words, but please, for the love of God, write about something other than long-distance relationships and time travel. Anyway, not really worth your time unless you want to know how it all started with Mr. Anime Film Director. The sixth challenge was to watch an anime adapted from a music source, for which I picked Cabbage UFO. This is a strange 80s jingle that was played in some kind of kid show. No clue how I found this in the first place, but the song honestly goes kind of hard. But yeah, that's about it. The seventh challenge was to watch an anime with 6 or more words in the main title, for which I picked the New Game OVA. For some reason, I completely skipped over this in between seasons 1 and 2. It's a pretty neat skiing trip with the company. Nothing too crazy, but some drinking and bathing and stuff like that. I just gotta say, I don't approve of the way they practice sauna culture. I'm just joshing, but like for real. What the hell. Anyway, it didn't really bring anything new to the story, so that's probably why I skipped it in the first place. But that's about it. The eighth challenge was to watch an anime tagged as kids, for which I picked Pui Pui Molcar. This right here is anime of the season in winter 2021. I'm saying this unironically, this is actually a great show. We have guinea pig cars, real humans operating them, and stop motion animation. All things that I would probably normally hate. But I honestly had a lot of fun watching this. It's a surprisingly intelligent portrayal of human behavior, even in this unimaginable world. It also shows a lot of self-awareness about film tropes, with great attention to details, and throws in some references to brands and other anime. Definitely worth your time despite the tagging. The ninth challenge was to watch an anime rated G or PG, for which I picked Neko Jockey. This reminds me of 111 Coin, way back in January, with the quick episodes and snappy humor, but unlike 111 Coin, this one just doesn't hit. A cat being a jockey is the only premise and they keep making the same jokes about it. How on earth this got a second season is beyond me, but I regret even watching the first. The 10th and final challenge was to watch an anime that one of my favorite people participated in, for which I picked Nichijou Episode 0, directed by Ishihara Tatsuya. I've seen Nichijou, but I never knew about an Episode 0. This is pretty much the same Nichijou goodness. We immediately understand the character dynamics and the comedy style it's going for. It's great at presenting itself for the first time without feeling stuffy, but not much more to say other than watch Nichijou. Alright, that would wrap it up. That was quite a lot all at once, but this is the only instance of it, so the rest of the videos will most likely be 3 or 4 per video as usual. Bye for now.